Hello, I'm Nige.
Hi, Manders. I believe we're here for a cheeky one, aren't we?
We are. We've just finished the session on Black
Black IPA.
IPAs,
Yeah.
and we've had a little bit of a break because they were quite strong IPAs, those ones. And we've got something a little different today. Usually we both have a different beer, but I've wrapped up a beer and got it to Anders, so he doesn't know what he's drinking tonight until now. So I'd like to unwrap.
Shall I?
I've got the same beer tonight as well.
You've got the same one, have you?
Yeah.
Right, okay. This has been nestling in the fridge for a good hour or so. Hang on a second. This is going to take longer than I thought. I've got the tools.
Wasn't that well wrapped, was it?
It was. Oh, there we go. Oh, hello. What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, Beheaded Strong Ale. Right. Okay. Grab a little bit of that. Beheaded Strong Ale. That is 7.5%. It is from
The Keltek Brewery.
Keltek Brewery. Okay.
Now, the Keltek Brewery, Cornish brewery, based in Redmond now, founded in 1997.
Right.
The guy had a bet that he said all the beers in the pub were bland, and he had a bet with the landlord: if I can brew a beer which is better than those that you're serving, will you stock it? And he did, and that's how it all started.
Is it really?
It's a family-run business. They've got about 6 pubs in there in Cornwall, round the brewery now.
Okay.
So they're yeah, it's good. Now, I got to this in a roundabout way, this particular beer. I was on holiday now in the Scilly Isles, and I had a beer which was just outstanding. It was from this brewery, Keltek Brewery. It was called Reaper. It's a 6% strong amber ale. It was divine. And anyway, see, it ran out. I had 2 bottles of it. I drank one, I drank the other one the other night, another night, and there was none left on the island. And so when we got back to Cornwall, the ferry on the way back, I went straight to Morrison's, and they didn't have the Reaper there. They had some other ones. I had their best bitter, the strong bitter, and this one. The other 2 weren't much to write home about. This, well, you can see what you think of this one. I've ranked this one already. But I bought these on the strength of that one beer I had.
Okay. Well, let's get in and find out.
Yeah.
You're going to crank the beer cam up.
Yep.
Go on then. Oh, yes.
Oh,
hello. That is a sweet caramel toffee.
yeah.
Ah. That's as if it was straight from Quality Street.
It's got quite a reddish tinge to it.
Got a beautiful colour to it. Dark gold, I would say. Oh, hello. Look at that head.
I've got much head of mine. Mine might have been a bit colder than yours. Oh, that looks smashing.
That is gorgeous. That is the...
Yeah, it's that caramel sweetness. That's what we're getting from the aroma there.
Yeah. And that colour is textbook best bitter.
Yes.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. This is a proper English strong ale.
Yeah.
There's no airs and graces. It's just, you get what it says on the tin, I think.
Let me have a quick look. With a smooth, slightly sweet first impression. None of the alcoholic often. Right, okay, well.
Should we tuck in?
Hang on. Go on then, let's go.
the alcohol for traditional strong English ales taste very alcoholic. The alcohol's not that well hidden. This is I think probably because of the sweetness there. It is a little bit lower down in the mix, the alcohol.
Yes, I mean it is. It's quite sweet, but that after that finish is sweeter than.
It's a sweet strong ale. That's the best way to describe this.
Oh, it hangs on a long time as well, doesn't it? Not sure what to think about this one. It's mouthfeel gorgeous.
When I've had this in the past, I thought my view was it was not remarkable. It was okay. It did exactly what it said on the tin. It's a strong English ale, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sweet and it's strong. That's
Yeah, it is the Ron seal of bitters. Let's face it.
And if you're using a rugby analogy, you're route one. In rugby, route one is just keep it the forwards and you bash forward, bash forward. This is a route one beer, really. It's just there's no airs and graces.
That's I like it. It's a little bit too sweet at the back end.
Yeah, I think it's too sweet. But I had 2 bottles, so I thought I'd subject you to it as well.
In fairness, I've had a couple of sips of it, and I'm beginning to feel it already.
Yeah,
Obviously, slightly hangover from what we've had earlier. In fairness,
yeah.
but
No, that second one we had earlier, that hit me. That 8.4%, whatever.
yeah.
Anyway, let's stop talking about beer.
Yeah.
Record time, album.
Can you see what's
I know
behind?
what that is.
You do you?
Yes, because I have that myself, that one.
Do you?
I do.
It is Guns N' Roses Lies.
Yes.
Which is a combination of two. It's 4 live songs and 4 acoustic songs.
Yeah. And for me, there's only one decent track on the album.
Patience.
Oh no, there's 2 decent tracks on the album.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah, there are. Patience and I Used to Love Her.
Yeah, I used to love her.
Yeah. Man, I had to kill her.
She's a bit sad.
It is a bit sad. Yeah. But it's a corker. I was listening to Appetite for Destruction yesterday.
Yeah.
And it put me in mind of this. Appetite, are you familiar with that?
I am, yes.
Yeah. It still stands up as one of the finest albums I own. Sometimes I don't want to play it. Sometimes I can't be bothered. But when I do play it, oh, it's just brilliant. Love it.
Was that their first album? Second.
Appetite for Destruction. Yeah.
I remember when that first came out. We went to the pub.
Mm-hmm.
You spent about an hour telling me about every single track on the album.
I'm sorry about it.
Yes, I know, because it would blown you away so much.
Yeah.
That's got Welcome to the Jungle and is that the one?
Paradise City.
Yeah. You went through the whole lot with me in
Yeah.
detail about each song and how good it was. That's how much it hit you, that album.
It really did hit me. And then the same year that it was released, a little gang of us went up to Donington Monsters of Rock.
Yeah.
And because they weren't a big name at the time, they were second on the bill.
Yeah.
After Halloween. Halloween, who were a slightly progressive metal band, I think, from Switzerland. And they had just released an album, Keeper of the Keys Part 1. This is all history for you kids. And it was a little bit dull. It was a bit hot, and we were all beginning to pass out. And then Guns N' Roses came on second on the bill, and they were astonishing.
I bet they were.
They really were. Yeah. I didn't really know what to expect. I think the first album I'd listened to, but only a couple of times. Hadn't really given it. Yeah, they were astonishing. Absolutely astonishing. That was the Iron Maiden headline.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What a gig.
It was a gig, yeah. And then 2 years later, I went up with your brother.
All right. What you going to see?
We went at Donington again,
Yeah.
but it was headlined by AC/DC.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. My brother likes AC/DC.
He was a little bit.
Well, we've had quite a big break there, and I think we've put the world to right. We've got very nostalgic about the past.
We covered,
We've
yeah.
only got a little bit of beer left.
It's
unremarkable, the beer.
do you know what? It is solid as you like. This is how I would say would have seen a good English bitter.
Like I said,
back in the 80s and 90s.
It's a Route 1 bitter. Instead of having to drink 2 pints, or 3, I can have 1. It's a shortcut beer.
Yeah. It's not unpleasant, but not. I'm ambivalent about this one.
That's a good word.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Word. Yeah. Anyway, drink up. I'm going to like and subscribe if you'd like this. I've stolen you a bit, Anders.
You have, haven't you?
And bye.
Okay. See you later.